Hello there, MikeyMikeyMikey here, and welcome back to another episode of some Minecraft Survival. How are we all doing? I am not doing great, guys. This is actually future Mikey commentating back over what he'd already recorded. So, I'm so annoyed. I recorded a whole episode. This episode here, and I for some reason it hadn't picked up my microphone. It had actually somehow become unplugged. I have no idea what had happened, so my voice is not going to match up with what I'm doing in this video, but there are good points about this. In this video I'm going to be explaining, probably about this time to no one, what we're going to be starting on and what we're going to be also talking about, because I have just got back from Greece. We spent a week in Crete and it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be talking about in this episode. And the good thing is, now I'm not doing things at the same time. I'll be able to concentrate a bit more on the storytelling while you watch what is going on and what I'm, trying to figure out in the episode. We can explain a few bits. Right now I'm trying to fill my inventory up. Look at me go. Aren't I such a moron? Yes, I am. But anyway, guys, so yes, all these blocks we're getting out here is going to be helping us in what we are going to be doing in this episode, what we're going to be creating. And I do not delay the surprise for very long, because what we are actually going to be building with these is the hotel room that we were staying at in Crete. What have I forgotten here? Look, back I come. Oh yes, this was depositing the fortune pickaxe, to just bring that on, because we did not want to be using that one over there, where that's one of our great pickaxes. We need to save that. But yes, guys, so now we are about to go and visit the location where we're going to be making this hotel. And now I had a little think about it, and I thought that a great place, well, obviously our hotel, not obviously because you have no idea, you weren't there, but a lot of hotels do it. They look over a swimming pool, and so what better place to build this hotel than round the back here, overlooking the big sort of swampy lake with all of its horrible, disgusting, wonderful murky water. But anyway, it's close to home. It's a lovely little location. You will see in a minute when I finally get up this cliff edge. I mean, why I chose to go up here and not out of the back of our house down a massive waterfall, that would have been great. But yes, right there, that is where we are going to be putting this hotel room. And oh my goodness, guys, it's so exciting. I actually really like this. I was getting very excited thinking about this on holiday, like, oh my goodness, I'm going to make this in a Minecraft world. It's so great to be back. Also, oh yes, guys, I am very sorry I couldn't upload much in that week. Obviously, I tried to get stuff done and schedule it. I managed to schedule and upload the Pokemon, the next episode of our Pokemon Soul Link Mine and Chimera's Let's Play. Got that up, which was good. That was my first ever scheduled upload, actually, which is brilliant. I'm also telling you here that the Spire, I've put, the Spire's a bit of an eyesore for me. I'm getting a bit, I don't know with it. I keep coming out and looking at all our beautiful stuff and then seeing that. I've tried to make it look a bit better. I put some leaves at the bottom of it, and I'm showing you now the vines that I put on it. We're going to see how that turns out. Otherwise, I don't know, with the Shire, we're going to need to, the Spire, sorry, we're going to need to figure out some way to make it look a bit more beautiful. Also, this is when I noticed this little cave here, which we will block up at some point. But yes, guys, I think it's about time to start telling you some wonderful stories about the holiday, guys. So, oh my goodness, it was absolutely lovely. I mean, what a beautiful time. It really was. We arrived there last Sunday at 12 o'clock in the morning. And my goodness, we were very tired, but that did not stop us from having a little look around the hotel and getting ourselves settled in. We got our wristbands and straight away to the bar for a couple of little drinks. And the guy that we actually met at the barman, we asked for our drinks. We got our phones out, had a little look at Pokemon Go, as you do. Priorities as soon as we're on holiday. Have a little look at Pokemon Go, and he was like, Pokemon Go? And so talking to us about all the Pokemon he's got and stuff. Like, got out his phone. He's like, yeah, have you got this? Have you got this? We ended up trading over the holiday. After that day, he actually became the pool barman. And we were actually trading Pokemon with him, seeing what we got over the days, and brilliant, added him on it as a friend, and it was just great. He's such a good lad. He's making us, big drinks, which is really nice as well, because it's all inclusive, but they still give you little cups of your drinks, but he was giving us large. So yeah, that was pretty darn amazing, actually. What a nice person. We've had him on Facebook and everything. And I got a little photo with him on the last day. But yeah, what a lovely person. It's really, really, really nice to meet someone like that. Literally, that was it on the first day as we walked in. Also, guys, as when you go on holiday, you have the sort of, you know, the reception area or whatever, and somewhere around the, you know, that area will usually be a little, what they call a library. It's usually a bookshelf with the books that people leave behind. They don't want any more. They're like, yeah, here you go, in case anybody needs some reading material. Every single book there was pretty much German and stuff like that. And although I took German for GCSE, I am by no means a good German speaker. I can barely remember any of it. So those books were not for me. Yeah, there was nothing really in there. I was quite annoyed. I was like, that's good. I did bring my own book, but I always like to pick up another one, a holiday book. It's just nice. I like that. But guys, there was this other sort of area, and it's, I don't know, as you go downstairs near the sort of toilet area, there's also this little table there which also has it's got all the flight times and stuff like that, so you know when you're going home. I mean, it's very depressing to look at and all that. Yeah, it's just important information, other things you can do like excursions while you're there. And there was also a sort of like dumping area where people were dumping magazines they didn't want and books they didn't want and stuff. And my eyes lit up. It was like a little double take. I was just about to walk past it to go down to the, you know, the pool bar area, and I looked back, and it was a Stephen King book. Oh my goodness, just a hardback, just sitting there, like, please come on, Mike, come and take me. Oh, here we go. Look, I'm blocking this up now, so we won't be attacked. I couldn't believe it. The luck of it, just sitting there, no one, you know, all on its own. Hardback Stephen King book. Turns out to be the sequel to The Shining. Never knew there was a sequel to The Shining. I loved The Shining. So that little baby has come home with me. I was so pleased. I couldn't believe my luck, to be honest, to find it. Knowing my luck, or knowing, you know, what's actually happened, it's probably someone's book. They went to the toilet, they left it there for 2 seconds, and they were going to come out and get it. No, there wasn't. There was no one around. It had been left there with the rest of the stuff. I'll keep telling myself that. No, I'm not a thief. No, but really, it's fine. This is a lot easier to just talk to you about this. The only problem is, I may go a little bit further because some of my stories I'm saving for the next episode. I don't want to go too mad. I want to leave some content for what's going to be happening in the next episode as well. But I think at the moment I'm just talking about the flooring, what we're going to be doing, how far out it's going to go as well. And I've got a lot of this cobblestone, and we are just going to try and build out here and get ourselves, because we want the balcony of the room to be overlooking the water. I really hope I'm not missing bits out. This is the thing, I hate doing this. The episode was fine, it was perfect. I recorded, you know, it was great content. And I talked about all the things I wanted to talk about in the episode, and now I'm having to just watch this. But I hope it's still okay for you guys. At least we have the video footage, so I can show it and I can talk over it. It just means that Chimera is going to have to wait for half an hour, because we're meant to be recording right now, I'll tell you that for a fact, with some more episodes of our Pokemon Soul Link, and I have had to delay us again because I am a maroon. And I say I'm a maroon. Look, I clicked the button, it said that the mic was connected, and then somehow in between that it didn't connect anymore. I didn't touch the mic, I can't knock the mic, it's in front of me over there. My name's Mike, is getting confusing now. But really, I have no idea how this has happened. But anyway, look, yes, there I am doing all this, and it's really great. But anyway, let's carry on with a little bit more story time. So, yeah, so we went to sleep after having a couple of drinks that night and meeting our new friend. Absolutely lovely. But when we went back to the apartment, oh my goodness, guys, you'll see me building it soon, but we were so happy with it. It was absolutely lovely. Our faces just lit up as we walked through the room. Yeah, there's another reason, again, that you will see in a minute as I place a block wrongly here and then make a good old comment about it. Because I needed that one and I put it in the wrong place. But anyway, yeah, it was lovely. It was completely newly built. It smelled, if you go on Google Maps, I had a look at the place, and it wasn't, the swimming pool isn't even there. The complex isn't built about 2 years ago or something like that. So it's all freshly built. You could smell the fresh wood, like the new things as you go in there. That's me just breaking my legs, having a good bit of time. So yeah, it was new, lovely, clean. Oh, it was just so good. And I woke up at 6 in the morning. I only had about 6 hours sleep, or well, probably a bit less. Bright and early, ready to crack on with the holiday. Obviously, she wasn't awake yet, so I just sat there playing on my phone. Hearthstone, guys. Boy, did I get some Hearthstone games in on this on this holiday. If you haven't played Hearthstone, check it out. It's a little, it's just a card game. on your phone or on PC. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It's great. What a great concept. For a while, for so long, I watched loads of people play it, and it was one of those games. You know, you have those games where you love watching people play them. You never ever want to play them ever, because that's it. You know they're good at them. You're going to be toilet at them, and that's exactly the case with me and Hearthstone. I'm okay. I think I've got to rank 19. If you've played it, you'll know what that means. If not, obviously you won't. But yeah, I've done all right so far in this season. There's still a bit of time left in it, but I haven't got very good cards made. I've just started, so I'm doing as best as I can. But no, I'm having great fun with it. And because sunbathing to me is, lying down somewhere hot. That's what it is. Is that fun? It's lovely when you're on the beach and you can hear the crashing of the waves and when you've got some nice sounds and stuff like that. But it is essentially lying in that boiling hot heat, and I just can't do that for too long. I especially can't do it with nothing to do. So I have to have my book there, and that was it. Hearthstone was the other thing I had on my phone, and I played a good few games. When my battery ran out, I was like, I'm just going back to the hotel room to cool off. So that was it. But yeah, guys, anyway, any hoozle. When we woke up that morning came the most depressing part of the holiday for me, and oh, guys, it was so bad. So our holiday was all inclusive, as I think I've mentioned already, with the wristbands and getting the drinks and that. I might have mentioned it now. I might have mentioned it in the last recording of this episode. Who knows what's happened? To be honest, I'm trying not to forget things and not to say things twice. It's a jumbled up mess. But yes, guys, we went down for breakfast, and all-you-can-eat breakfast, guys, is one of my favourite things in the whole world in all-inclusive holidays. When we went to Rhodes, this is our 4th time in Greece, actually, our 6th holiday together in the 5 years. We've done blooming all right with that. It's quite nice, but it's not like we've got loads of money or anything like that. You know, this was a last-minute holiday. It was a lovely price we got it for an all-inclusive holiday. So it was absolutely blooming smashing. But yes, I went down to the breakfast hall. Bacon, where's that? Is there, hello, bacon? Bacon, anyone? No, what we've got is what we think. Well, no, they didn't think it was bacon. Rhodes, Greece can't be, it's not like Greece has a different type of bacon. They know what bacon is. When we went to the one in Rhodes, the all-inclusive there, the bacon was perfectly spot on. It was exactly what bacon is. This, where we went in Crete, it wasn't. It was not proper bacon. It was like this weird, almost boiled and fried, like ham stuff. I love all meats. It's very rare that I'll find a meat I don't like. That was one I did not like. That definitely took the old biscuit for that. I really did not enjoy it. I filled my plate up with it thinking, yeah, it's going to taste like that. It's going to be great. Nope, but that all stayed on the plate, sadly. So then, it was, sausages. Do they have sausages? No. I love sausages. I regularly get them from my butchers now because I absolutely adore them, and that's it. And no sausages whatsoever. If you like eggs and beans, they had them. I don't, so that was cool. Fried slice it was just soggy, really soggy and oily, and that was great. So that was it. Fried breakfast was out the window for me. I in the end, that was it. Okay, so cereal then. Let's go and see what they've got for cereal. They've got muesli. And I'll tell you who likes muesli. Goats. No. Rabbits. No, it's not. Some people like muesli, and that's cool. It's not what I want to be eating on an all-inclusive holiday. They had cornflakes, I think, or something like that in the thing. Didn't care for them. Well, I like cornflakes, don't get me wrong, but that was, again, it's just like, yeah, but I want something cool. And then they had these chocolate curls, which tasted like cardboard curls, and the milk was terrible and weird as well. So that was the fun of the cereal. So off we went to toast then. Let's try toast, because obviously all-inclusive, I did this all in one sitting. I was going for everything, like, okay, we'll try toast, this will be absolutely fine. Is there, you've got that salted butter, yeah? No, 2 different types of unsalted. What? 2 different types of, not one. What are you doing? Do you not like taste? Oh, for goodness sake. So, okay, right, but it's okay because we've got jam here, yes? And the jam tastes like normal jam, does it? No, it doesn't. It tastes like jelly. You know jelly? Because, for God's sake. You guys call jam jelly, I think. So this may be a bit confusing. Maybe gelatin is what is jelly here. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just wrong. But we have jelly here. We pour a kettle of hot water into the jelly. You make into the jelly blocks, cubes, and you make jelly. That is what the jam tastes like. For everyone in the UK, you will know that is what the jam tasted like. And it was it's a whole plethora of no. It was a massive load of old no from me for that. So, yeah, raspberry, strawberry jam, whichever one, it just tasted like weird watered down jelly. I just couldn't believe it, guys. So then I went, okay, what about continental? Surely they've got some cold cuts of meat, which will be fine. Have they got salami? No. Pepperoni? No. Anything? No. We've got none of that. What we have got is ham with jalapenos in it. Do people eat that for breakfast? Is that real life? Oh, and then there was this other ham that just a plain, boring ham, and there's cheese. It's alright. Okay. So that was breakfast, guys. And I cannot tell you how the happiness level from seeing our great room crashed to pieces at that breakfast. I was thinking, okay, so we try and make light of it. I'm going to, it's alright. It's alright. We'll lose a bit of weight on this holiday. I mean, you don't need to, but I could. I could lose a few pounds. That's it. So that's it. Trying to make the light of it. So we left there and we went back to our hotel. Yeah, our room. And each, I don't know if I've already mentioned this now or in the old one. It's annoying. Hopefully I haven't. But every sort of complex area, like your hotel gathering area, like your block as it is of rooms, has sections, and they have their own pool, which was lovely. So we had our own pool. So we went down and visited that, and sunbathed there for up until lunchtime. As I say, I got a good few games of Hearthstone done, and then we went to lunch and. All that depression from breakfast, it all got destroyed with the lunch. Oh, baby, was lunch good. There was, I think there was this lovely bit of, what was it on the first day? I don't know. Either way, every lunch from then on was just like lovely hot meats and chips and stuff like that, and loads of feta cheese. Feta cheese, guys, I don't think I can ever eat it again because of the sheer amount of it that I ate on that holiday. It was absolutely ridiculous. I had feta cheese with every single thing in the world. Everything. Yogurt, feta cheese in it. No, I didn't have that. That's horrendous. Oh, yogurt! That was the last thing. The last thing that you can always count on in Greece, isn't it? For breakfast, you've got lovely yogurt and you've got lovely honey and you put that in it. No, because you can't count on that because the yogurt's fine. You can't really go wrong with yogurt, but you can with honey, can't you? If it tastes like water. I even tried putting the jam in the yogurt. That was how desperate I was to make a good breakfast myself. No, it was horrible. It was absolute pants. But anyway, we're not talking about breakfast anymore. We sort of sorted that out on a later day. But lunch was gorgeous. Lunch was really, really nice. We stuffed ourselves on that. And dinner was pretty much the same. It was just more lovely hot food and sometimes chips, sometimes maybe a bit of mash. Sometimes roast potatoes. Well, that was pretty cool. But yeah, so it got a lot better that. Again, after lunch, back to the swimming pool we went, where we had a lovely old sunbathe again, got absolutely boiling hot, and then we decided to go in the pool, and we did a good few laps, me and my girlfriend. It was brilliant fun, and then we were trying to practice putting, she was trying to stand on my shoulders and try and balance her out of the water, which we got there in the end, but it was a hilarious amount of fun as she was trying to balance and falling off into the water over and over again. We really did have an absolutely lovely time together, and it brings a massive smile to my face just thinking about how funny that was and how much fun. In the actual recording to this, I then proceeded to do the to try and show you guys with my hands what I was doing. I'm okay. I can lie and say I'm not doing it now again. It's like I'm thick. As if to show you what I was doing. Obviously, you can't see. It's like, yeah, that we were doing this. You see it? It's. But yes, right. So carrying on. I haven't really talked about what we're doing in the video at the moment because I'm going off with our storytelling, as it's a lot easier to tell the stories while I'm not concentrating on what's happening. But yes, as you can see there, I'm messing around putting the flooring in. I've left some cobblestone for the balcony area. We've built up the walls with quartz, and that's the best thing about this. We're finally getting to use some of those blooming quartz blocks that we've stocked up on for so blooming long. So with all the blooming levels I have to get from the Nether, which is just hell. I don't want to use any more levels ever again, to be honest. But so there we go. Yeah. So this I built up the lovely walls with them, done the flooring. We're just trying to figure out how far back this needs to go at the moment, and I think I do actually extend it a little way. Because this isn't quite a big enough room. But yes, what else can we go over? I'll tell you what I will do. I'll have a quick sip of the drink because this just continuous talking. It's thirsty work. Let's have a little. Lovely. While you watch me put down this is a very weird experience actually to record like this. We haven't done an episode. At least it's a different type of Minecraft episode. That's it. We've got some great variety in here. So yes, guys, this was actually the the sliding doors and glass onto the balcony. Obviously, there is no way we're going to be making any sliding glass here. So we are just going to do a nice glass pane. And I didn't know that you could open the other side. It's a stupid little thing that I'm mentioning now as I place down one of these, and we've forgotten our silk touch pickaxe. This balcony door, I thought there was only one way you could get through it for the whole holiday, over the left side. Like, this is where I'm building the door now. You could slide open the door here. I think I'm explaining it in this video. You could slide open the door here, and you could do it from the other side as well. It's just a silly little thing, but I just don't notice things. It's like I'm a moron. For the whole holiday, I didn't notice that there was this little couple of like outdoor showers right by the restaurant. We must have walked past this place every single day. We did. Loads of times every single day we walked past this place. And on the last day I went, I didn't know showers were there. And Donna just looks at me like, are you all right in the mind? Like, do your eyes work? I don't notice things. We had a TV screen at my work. I worked there for a year and a half. I didn't notice that TV screen was there above the entrance bit where the drivers come in. I didn't know it was there. What is? I don't notice anything. I'm not even sure I'm even at work. Honestly. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's been there the whole time. Speaking of things that have been there the whole time, I didn't mention in this video was, well, I won't go too far into the story of later, you know, we're still in the early stages, but I will say, my girlfriend neglected to mention something over this whole blooming holiday that would have been pivotal and I would have really liked to have known, and that was we had a gym that was free to use the whole time. I know, yes, I could have looked at all the details of the holiday. Yes, I could have, but she, you know, usually she does that, and she's great at you know, all the details of what we, you know, she's really good at planning those things. I'm what do I bring to the table? I'm cool. Is that it? I bring humour. And really good quality humour, but anyway, yeah. And on that last day, I found there was a gym there, and couldn't believe it. I had a little, you know, I'd work out on that day, but I would have been doing that because of the heat and how boiling hot it gets outside, and because I will burn quite quickly. And can I just say, the tan that I've got from this holiday is nigh on non-existent. People asked me if I'd actually been on holiday or if I'd just been down to another part of England. Yes, so that's great. I haven't really tanned very well at all. But yeah, I burn quite easily as well, so I didn't want to be in the sun for massive. See, that's what I have to sort of weigh up. How long do I stay in the sun? You know, I want to tan, but I don't want to burn, so let's not be silly. So I would have loved to have done that every day. Just had a little, and there's showers like on the ensuite of the gym, so I could have done that, had a shower, got already there for dinner, and got, you know, two birds one stone. I would have loved to have done that every day, and it would have been great. I'd get, you know, work on my physique. But anyway, right now I am putting in. So this is what we had here. We had a couple of shelves on this little bit, and then we had a section of wardrobes and stuff. So it was one wardrobe door was just about where I'm about to place it down now. And then there was a mirror, and then two more wardrobe doors. So we can't really do a mirror, so we're going to have to do something in there. Maybe put some wood or whatever. And then there was the front door. Which was about where I'm about to place it, but then I end up moving it one block back. But this is how it's sort of laid out. So we are building this lovely little hotel room, nice. And then I'm trying to figure out, because this whole area where I'm about to start putting stuff down is the bathroom. And we wanted to do these diorite blocks, and I completely forgot to use them. And yeah, so I yes, let's put these in here now. La la la, lovely, lovely. And then in not too long, I will end up completely ripping this down and changing the blocks and the area that the diorite actually goes, because I didn't really want it inside like this. Oh, it's so funny. You think of other things that I said in the episode, and this isn't even that exciting, but I said it in the episode, so I'm going to say it now. Yeah, the reason about it's exciting enough. The reason that it's obviously built out of quartz is because the building itself was white out there, and I imagine that is, I'm no specialist, but I think they make them out of or they paint them white because it reflects the sun and it doesn't absorb the heat. Darker blocks or darker anything will absorb heat a lot more. So I imagine that's why. And this wall that we're building now, I remember that's it, coming up to it, and the sun had been on it the whole day pretty much, and I was like, oh, let's just feel this, see how it does with the reflective. It was cool as cool can be. I felt the wall. It was ice cool. It absorbed no heat. So that is pretty, you know, I'm pretty sure why they paint everything white, to reflect the heat. It was lovely. We had an air conditioning unit in here as well, which was lovely. Set to 16 degrees the whole time, so when we walk in there it's lovely and cool. Although the only thing is, you put your key card in the little magnet holder. Once again, I did the action then for you all to see. Yeah, great. You put the key card in the little holder. And it activates everything, all the electrics in the apartment, so you can't actually leave your phone on charge while you go out, which was so upsetting for me. That was the worst thing, because obviously playing a lot of Hearthstone, using my phone quite a lot. Here I am just ripping this down now. Yeah, I was using up my phone battery, loads, so I wanted to leave it on charge on some days, and I couldn't. The other thing that meant, obviously, the air conditioning. You couldn't just leave the air conditioning on, so it was freezing when you walked in. Don't get me wrong, the rooms were never hot, really, when you walked in. It was always lovely and cool, but you could have properly taken that edge off with the air conditioning. But anyway, yeah, it was absolutely lovely. The room was great, had everything we possibly wanted in. So this is the bathroom that I'm building now. As I rip through a bit of the wall like a donut. And I think I'm going to start building it now, am I? Or am I going to leave the room again? Come on, figure it out, mate. You can do it. Just sort of figuring out. Yes, right, so here we go. This is the little sort of, is the sink area, and I do end up taking the middle block out so we can put a cauldron in there for the sink, I think. Yeah, lovely. With a big, massive mirror across it, which we were writing very smoochy messages to each other at different parts of the holiday, because that is the type of romantic people we are. No. And this is the lovely shower area. So it's a big screen of glass with a little walkway. I did actually bring a bucket of water here, which I will show you in a minute, but we're not going to install that just now in case the world ends. And yeah, no, we don't want to go messing around with it too much. But yeah, there it is. There's the wonderful water bucket. And I think that's this room pretty much done, because you can't really make a mirror. You can't do too much. That is just the way it looks like. That was our lovely bathroom. That walk-in shower, the shower head was massive. It was like a rain room. It was brilliant. It was so lovely. And now what we're gonna do is I bought 2 panes of black glass. And that is the TV. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What an absolutely... That's that. If you want to make a TV in Minecraft, that's how you do it. If you're mental. I think I'm going to put the bed down and go to sleep here. I blew my better, mate. We don't want all the villagers dying. A nice little sleep on the balcony as well. Look at that. How tranquil. How blooming lovely. But yes, guys. So I think we're going to go back to doing this little bit around the TV. So what we also had, I forgot stairs here, so we couldn't make the table and chairs out here. There's also a clothes horse over the other side. You'll find that obviously on holiday lots. Literally where I'm looking there was a clothes horse where we put obviously dried our towels and dried our shorts and stuff for and bikinis. My bikini, I had to dry that off out on there. We went, obviously you'll get that because you need to wash it and stuff, and obviously it's going to be wet from also from the day's stuff. But yes, this was the little table. There was also a big old sofa bed back there as well, which, as I haven't bought stairs, I can't really do. There was also, I'm explaining now, a little, what looked like a footstool. It was actually a fold-out bed in the end. I didn't notice that till the last day. I thought it was just a footstool. That stayed under, well, it stayed there the whole time. I'm not going to say under anything. Or am I about to reveal? But anyway, yes, that above, that was a little sort of... No. Oh yeah, here we go. The stairs. See, I'm revealing the great secret, and it's not. And it was that we had a mezzanine floor, a mezzanine bedroom, where we actually had all our it was the bedroom, and that was it. It was just beautiful, and had all our stuff up there. So yeah, it was really cool. Actually, I couldn't believe it. I've never had a room like that before, with a mezzanine floor. When we looked around and saw stairs, I was like, oh my god! And then it just overlooks like the rest of the party. It's actually a bit higher up than this. But we can't really do much. It's not going to be the same aspect in Minecraft. I'm just sort of figuring out how we're going to do this and make the floor. But yeah, it was absolutely lovely. This mezzanine floor with the bed on it. It was just really cool. I don't know what you call it. It's not a studio apartment, is it? Is it just called a mezzanine apartment? I don't really know. Either way, it was amazing. I honestly loved it. Yeah, and so I'm just sort of building the floor for that. And we are nearing the end of the episode now, and I'm just trying to think, is there anything I mentioned in it that I haven't mentioned now about what we did? I think I've done all right. I think, yeah, that's it. I've mentioned the first day. That's it. So, by the pool. I think I am about up to the story position where I was in this episode. So right now I'm just doing a little bit more building around the front and just building it up a bit. But we are obviously going to, when we end this, we're going to have to carry on with this in the next episode. I do actually run out of stone slabs as well, so I'm going to have to get a few more bits. Get the stairs so we can do that sofa bed. We can also do the table and chairs outside on that balcony where we sat in the morning to wake up. And oh, it was just so lovely. Or dried off after a shower. It was that blooming hot out there. We had our showers just sit on the balcony for a bit and absolutely dry off in seconds. But yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Guys, there are so many more stories to tell. But yes, we are, I think, going to be wrapping this episode up pretty soon, and we will continue with some more wonderful stories and some more building in the next episode. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed it, despite the fact that it is actually post-recorded commentary. But it's okay, I've managed to concentrate a bit more. It was a little bit all over the place in the episode. Yeah, I didn't. I kept getting stuck on what I was saying because I was trying to build stuff, and that's always the case in Minecraft, where you try and tell a story, you do end up tripping over as you're building. But yes, guys, thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if so, please join me for more story time and building in the next episode. Apart from that, take care, guys. Bye bye.